Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aika, I'm based in France and I'm a French teacher. In this video I will talk to you about habits of French people and what shocked me when I first arrived to France. Since my channel is quite new, I really rely on your support, so you guys please like, comment and subscribe to my channel to support me. I'd really appreciate that. So the first thing, when I landed to Charles de Gaulle, Paris for the first time at the age of 17, I was shocked to see that men, unlike in my home country in Kazakhstan, don't help women with carrying heavy bags. I came to France to do my studies and no one would help me, so that was the first probably cultural shock. And that's probably because here in Western Europe men and women are equal and women tend to be strong and they don't need men's help. So men became quite reluctant to act as a gentleman. Well, as for me, because I grew up in a different society, I find it sad and it's quite a pity, because I want men to be gentlemen, to act as a gentleman and help women because they are weaker and more fragile. And of course, because of this feminist movement, things have changed, and I do understand those who fight for women's rights. I think it's absolutely great, but as a drawback, we notice men who forget their gentleman manners, and I find it just sad. So the other thing which shocked me, one of the French habits, of course, is not removing shoes when you enter. So basically on the street you wear these same shoes and you walk in your house, your apartment, wearing these same shoes. And for me that was also quite shocking, because in my home country in Kazakhstan we always remove shoes because we think that streets are dirty and it's just not hygienic not to remove them. So I also have carpets at home, so whenever I have French guests at home, I would always ask them to remove shoes at the entrance, and usually they always do that without any problems. That France is famous for its gastronomy. Lyon is the capital of gastronomy, and we all know that French eat grenouille, frogs, they eat tartare, raw meat, and escargot, snails. So it's a tradition to eat snails in France, but still I know a lot of French people who have never tried frogs, never tried snails, so it's not part of the daily usual food consumption. Some people are disgusted because French people eat those disgusting things, but every culture has its own typical food and specialities. Like people in China also eat different things which are bizarre for Europeans. For example, we in Kazakhstan, we eat horse meat sausages, we eat horse meat a lot, and for some people here in Europe this is also savage and disgusting. It's hard to get used to this. One French habit is the bisous, the kissing. Men between men can kiss, men and women between themselves. When they greet each other and when they say goodbye, they would always make 2 or 3 kisses depending on the region in France. So even at the company I used to work for, it was an American company in France, and every morning I had to make a tour and kiss each single person and greet them. So I would spend like 10 minutes each morning to greet them this way, and if you don't do that, then the French can be asking questions like, what happened? Is she mad at me? What's going on? So kissing is a big part of the French society in their habits. So if you come from a country where they don't do that at all, then you will have to get used to it. Tell me in the comments below if you have ever felt uncomfortable while making the French kisses on the cheek while greeting people, if you knew if it was appropriate to do that, and how many times do you kiss in your region. Another thing is usually French people, they don't iron their clothes like you know, on a daily basis. They can go out with a, you know, trousers not ironed. They can iron t-shirts, or some people just don't. And also this is very different from my culture, where we iron absolutely everything. You know, even the bed sheets and even the panties. Some people get crazy ironing everything, but French people just don't pay too much attention on that sometimes. Of course, if it's like formal meeting, party where you have to get dressed, they will, you know, iron their clothes. But if it's a casual walk, you know, they go for a stroll, then they probably won't do that. I'd like to say that what I like about French people is that they are very polite. They would always tell bonjour, comment ça va, merci, au revoir, s'il te plaît. And I really appreciate that. They smile, they're always smiling. When you deal with people at shops, they always smile to you. And even if some people think this is a fake smile, I still do appreciate that, because it gives me, you know, good mood, positive energy, and I like to smile to these people as well. So you guys now tell me, what are the habits that French people have that surprised you in France? Please share, and we can make a discussion. And I hope it was interesting, and see me in another videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.